Oh, hey, Nadir, what are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I was just browsing the excellent selection of books here in the library of the Night Court. I don't suppose there's anything you'd like to read?
I would actually love to find some books for my favorite tabletop games.
You would probably want to actually take out a book like that, and I don't think you want to navigate the Fey rules for borrowing and lending. Instead, you may want to look at our sponsor, Dragon Master Games. In addition to tabletop gaming books, you can get dice and accessories, and they're a fantastic local store and would love to have your support.
Oh, hey, that's a great idea, but we're in the Feywild, so I can't go to the store right now.
Oh, not a problem at all. You can go to their online storefront that's linked in the show notes, and be sure to write in the comments that Bard Rock Cafe sent you.
Alright, I'll do that. Thanks, Nadir. Anyway, we should get on with the show.
Hello, and welcome to one of several Bard Rock Cafe Campaign 1 Finale tie-in adventures, each against the armies of one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. I'm Paul, and I'm in the seat of the Dungeon Master for this adventure, for some reason. For these adventures, we have asked prior guests to reprise their roles, or in some cases, asked members of our creator community and collaborator community to take on roles of recurring NPCs from throughout the first campaign. We're going to go around the table, and everyone just introduce yourselves. We're going to go Discord order, just remind the audience who you are and who the character that you're playing is, where they might know your character from. We are just going to go in Discord order, so we're going to start with Jax.
Hi, I am Jackie, also known as Jax. I play Drupe from the... I should have looked up the episode name before I started. What was the episode name, Paul?
I Knew You Were Trouble.
Yes, I Knew You Were Trouble. I thought you were saying that to me for a second.
Now, most Bard Rock episodes are the song titles, so...
Nice. But he's a little gnome paladin nerd, and I love him, and that's who I am.
Kalishtar, Paladin of Soon, and the loveliest guy in the room. Hi everyone, I'm Jim, he, him. Normally, you'll find me on Blades in Paradise playing Dr. Winston Thoreau, but today I will be playing Brock's brother, the eponymous Luv Song, who is a paladin of the goddess of love, Soon. And today's my first time on Bard Rock. I love this.
Yeah, I just assumed it was Soon, but I guess it depends. I feel like Love knows how to pronounce his god's name.
You'd be surprised.
Even though he's a recent convert.
Ooh, hi! Serenity or Alyssa. You can normally find me over on Random Rhapsody. Over there right now I'm playing in the Ether Shanties campaign, which is every other Monday, and there I play Little Lark. I'm reprising Riff Larkander, a sneaky undead grave cleric.
Yeah, originally appeared in Rock Around the Clock.
She's just out for a good time, not a long time. It's fine.
And last but not least,
I am Allison, and I am playing Saros Stellan, who can be most often found in the Space Rock Cafe campaign. He is an Eladrin monk, astral, kind of just himbo, helpful boy, still has no idea what he's doing.
Now the introduction's out of the way. It is, quite literally, the end of days. The powerful armies of four extraplanar creatures, referred colloquially as the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, have been obliterating planes, one after another. They destroyed the abyss from the bottom up, wiped out the Nine Hells, devoured the elemental plane of fire, scorched the sponged earth of Pandemonium, you name it. Denizens of Waterdeep can see the night sky dissolving as the astral sea above them is dissolving, taking huge fragments of the material plane with it. It's only a matter of time until all that remains is the Forgotten Realms, and then just this city. As reality itself crumbles, there are intermittent rips and tears in reality and time, letting people stumble to the city and where they otherwise could not. But you are all confident Waterdeep is going to be the last thing that will stand. It was magically protected by the magic of a tablet of fate, situated inside the basement of one Bard Rock Cafe. And the Book of Fate inside the tablet had already foretold the final confrontation to save reality will occur within the city walls. And so, the call went out from Waterdeep across the entire material plane, the astral sea, and whatever crumbling planes of reality were still standing. Venture to Waterdeep and help stand bulwark against impending doom. Dimension doors and planar portals open up to provide reinforcements. A spelljammer ship swoops in from the astral sea, with a massive tree as the main mast swoops down and drops several of its crew members off on the ground to join the fray. Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff of Waterdeep, is rapidly ushering every able-bodied volunteer at different sectors of the city to coordinate the defense. Riss, the goddess Istis, opens a portal and drops you here in Waterdeep. Drupe, you slipped here through a portal in time, aren't entirely sure what's going on, but you are able to get up to speed easily enough on the day and time and such. Saros, you were dropped off by Alexa, your living spelljammer ship. And Love, you were just already here because you live here. What do you each think you're doing as you arrive?
I think Drupe is just trying to take in as much of the surroundings as he can. He is very into knowledge and the preservation thereof. And this is future knowledge, which is even cooler.
Love was in the city watchtower, talking to the captains of the guard and helping to provide orders to help fortify the defenses that, while he understands are not going to be enough to truly hold back the forces that await them, will at least provide he and whoever he can gather the necessary time to develop one last stand.
And I'll say Love does actually have more insight into what's going on than everybody else, because his brother and their friends are the people who have been supposedly fated to save reality, the champions of the Tablet of Fate. A thing which bothers Love, that his brother, the Slacker, is the one who got chosen and not him, the guy who actually trained to be a hero to no end.
Don't rub it in, disembodied voice.
Don't talk to the disembodied voice.
Riss, when you say that she gets dropped in, that's quite literal. From, like, I don't know, a fair few feet up, she just, like, materializes and plummets to the floor. So she's just kind of groaning, rolling over, picking herself up, dusting herself off.
I feel like Estes gave you like the, oh, hey, I have 3 sentences to tell you what's going on message before she whisked you away from whatever sector of reality you were in that was crumbling away right before you.
Yeah. She was just like, hey, so this is hell, but I've got another place that you could be more useful. As my version of Estes tend to do. Have fun!
Poof. Saros wasn't paying attention to what Alexa was saying as she dropped him off, and as far as he knows, the last time he was here for a food competition, so he's kind of just wandering around looking for that.
Saros did just get off of running away from the astral sea dissolving on the back of the Spelljammer ship. They outran reality crumbling behind them. There might have also been a space whale, but we'll get there.
Isn't there always a space whale involved?
And so you all arrive, and Vajra Safar sees you, is kind of like looking around, points like you and you. You all, Mordenkainen needs more forces in the dock ward. There are already city guards, members of Force Grey, and volunteers from the Xanathar Guild stationed there. But we need as many bodies as we can. It is very important. Please make haste. She points you all in the direction of the docks ward, which some of you are familiar, at least 2 of you. And she goes back to organize. And basically, you are now formed as a party to go deal with Mordenkainen.
Luv Song, member of the City Watch, follow me down to the docks. I can provide us the fastest route there.
You got it.
Will there be snacks?
Will there be snacks? We're literally in a life or death situation here. You know what? There will be snacks, sure.
Of course there will be snacks.
Of course there will be snacks.
I mean, have you seen us? We are the snacks.
I don't think I can eat you.
Not with that attitude.
And then I'll just, when I grin at you, there's some fangs showing. Like, oh, don't worry, hon.
You can eat yourself?
I can. I mean, I am flexible.
This is all just going right over Saros' head.
Yes, it is. And you guys do, as you're talking, do arrive at the docks, because the staging area was not that far from the docks district. And you see a sharp-dressed wizard and a beholder organizing the troops. You can gather, based on what was being said, that the wizard is Mordenkainen, the Blackspath spoke of. And you can tell from whisperings in the ranks that beholder is a creature known as Xanathar, if you weren't already familiar with them. Mordenkainen kind of gets up on top of like a crate or something as you're in the docks and casts thaumaturgy upon himself and addresses the crowd. Welcome, volunteers, to the docks ward. You've all been given a particularly important task today. As you all no doubt already know, I am Mordenkainen, the great and powerful wizard. I and my team have been placing runes and sigils here in the docks district to safeguard the city. It's on that monolith right there. Yes, the one where you four are standing. And you realize you're standing next to a very tall stone monolith that is covered in magic runes.
I just take one step to the left away from it, not knowing what those runes are recorded for or what they're intending to do.
Do you then take a jump to the right?
Drupe gets closer just to stare at the runes and look more at that than paying attention to Morden.
And Mordenkainen just kind of keeps going. Those runes are going to protect the city against the decay of reality. So as long as they stay in place, the city should remain mostly protected against the forces destroying all other planes of existence, at least for a time. That is why it is of the utmost importance that, as the enemy forces arrive, you do not let them harm the sigils and wards. I and the other spellcasters will keep most of the enemy forces at bay with powerful spells meant to deal with overwhelming numbers. This should leave you to just eliminate the stragglers, not a problem. You are fortunate to have been assigned to my detail because I am a great and powerful wizard, one of the greatest and most powerful in all of the Forgotten Realms. Surely you've heard of me, Mordenkainen.
Love rolls his eyes and looks to his looks to his crew and says that, he's incredibly talented, but he likes to chew the scenery. If we don't interrupt him, he's going to keep going on and on and on and on, and then they'll be here before we even know it.
So he had pause for applause.
So protect the rocks?
Yes, protect the rocks. And when we are confident we can hold our position no longer, we are to fall back to the command center in the city's defense, the Bard Rock Cafe. If there are no other questions, each of you should take a defensive position and wait for signs of enemy forces.
He said a cafe, so I guess there will be snacks.
Yay!
Oh yes, you actually look and there's like a food truck is pulling up, like run by a Goliath and two twin elves. And they just put out a spread for you guys and then roll away because they're presumably doing this at every battle now. I think I'll have to tell Candy we've canonized this doing the food truck is now catering the end of the world.
You mean to tell me that the Cataclysm has catering?
As the person who owns this catering service in universe, I feel like it does.
I mean, Dungeon Ameshi teaches you that you can't do things on an empty stomach, so...
And so you all get positioned throughout the dock ward, forming a series of defensive perimeters around a massive granite monolith. About 30 feet high, the monolith stands. Naturally, your group has been assigned to guard the monolith itself. You are the final line of defense.
Right, I don't know how hot things are gonna get, but do me a favor, and if you do have healing potions, just don't waste them on me. You're just gonna kill me faster.
And why?
Saros's eyes grow wide as he munches on a cookie.
Is there a way to provide you with some kind of assistance in the event that you are injured?
I mean, if you're already bleeding, that would be helpful.
You're the... Oh.
Again, she just grins with her fangs peeking out.
I think I have too much armor for you to reach me, so I guess it'll have to be the other guys.
Yeah, I feel like Drupe now canonically has like one of those cowl neck armor pieces.
Yeah, I mean, he's been previously described as like a jumbling pile of armor because he's just a tiny little gnome in paladin armor, so...
Like, he was the squire of a knight that was not a gnome, and he inherited that set of armor, and it doesn't fit, but damn it, he's gonna wear it anyway.
Waste not, want not.
So Dupe is it? Drupe.
With an R.
Who do you follow? Who is your god?
You know what? I should know that off the top of my head. I'll be honest.
If you're not sure, your one shot was in service of Bahamut. Whether Bahamut's your primary deity or not, I don't remember, but you at least served Bahamut in the past.
Yeah, I just remember that he was a big knowledge guy, and his oath was to the ancients, I think.
Ogma would be the god of knowledge in the Forgotten Realms, if you are otherwise unsure.
Ogma?
Yes. Not to be confused with their female form, Kurna, which is, it's weird, like, not a lot of gods have an alternate gender form, but Ogma does.
More should.
I agree.
I serve Ogma, the god of knowledge.
Soon, the goddess of love. Would you like to say a prayer before the battle starts?
Oh, sure.
Love clasps his holy symbol and says a few words under his breath and casts Warding Bond on Drupe.
What does that do?
I kind of expect you to cast Warding Bond on the person who can't otherwise be healed.
That would make more sense.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you'll gain resistance to damage, and Love will just take damage for you and be able to heal himself.
Well, I can still do that regardless with Divine Allegiance.
Just don't put any healing potions down my throat, please.
Regardless, Warding Bond, +1 AC, +1 to saves, and resistance to all damage. And I go over to I'm sorry, I cannot remember your character's name.
Mine? Drupe.
No, there's a zombie.
Vampire.
Vampire, I'm pretty sure, but it's Riss.
Riss, if you stay by me, I can take a hit for you whenever you need it. If you're in danger, just follow me and find me.
I tend to try to not get hit in the first place, but good to know.
All is quiet for a few minutes as you all have this conversation, and then you see them forming. There's a small tear in reality, and then another, and then another, each closing as quickly as it opened. Floating above the harbor of Waterdeep, you see hundreds, maybe thousands of them. Little white blobs floating in the air, varying in size, no smaller than a basketball, or bigger than the average humanoid, somewhere in between those two sizes. Kind of varies.
Stars?
No, these are not stars. These look more like balls of, like, pizza dough?
Adipose.
Yeah, kind of. It's adipose if they could fly. They get vaguely into a formation and start swarming like wasps towards the docks district. You hear Mordenkainen shout something you can't quite understand. The battalion of mages fire off one spell after another at the swarm and try and thin their ranks. Or at least they try to. The spells only partially form before fizzling completely. A fireball reduced to a wisp, a lightning bolt that's barely a spark. The feeling of terror at the realization they're facing is palpable. These things, these nameless blobs, whatever they were, could cancel and devour magic, unraveling it to the rawest form before swallowing it whole. Eagle-eared Bard Rock Cafe listeners recognize these creatures as the ones that devoured the elemental plane of fire at the end of the tournament arc. This creature was donated to us by Red Worm Official on Twitter, and designed by Red Wormling, which is their child. Red Worm and Red Wormling, thank you for this monster. I have formally given it a stat block. The swarm of blobs is very quickly overwhelming the outer ring of knights and guards, who were bravely on the front line to protect the more fragile mages. The plan had been for the mages to thin the enemy ranks before they got to the front line, but that plan has gone to shit. The waves of blobs are still relatively safe distance from you all in the center. Is there anything you want to do to either help or prepare from your current position? We are not in initiative yet. I'm giving you kind of like a prep round, unless you have the ability to range pot shot these things, but they can't engage with you, so you're not in initiative yet either way. One round of outside of initiative. And if you have nothing that would help at this moment, you don't have any prep spells, you can just say that.
I would like to try to summon my spirit guardians if I can.
Okay, so what you're going to do is, you're going to roll a spell casting check. What spell level is Spirit Guardians?
That is a 3rd level spell.
You're going to roll a charisma check, DC 16.
That is a 17 plus 5, a 22.
You successfully conjure your Spirit Guardians. You kind of watch them like staticky, like they're trying to fizzle away. But I think you like really resolve and like you lean into your faith, like no, this is going to work, and they come into existence.
Three small cherubs pop up around me and start rotating around me.
And that will be how it works, is for any time any of you who do have spells want to cast a spell, you are going to roll a check of your spellcasting modifier. The DC is going to be 10 plus every spell level above 0. It is 10 to do a cantrip. Does anyone else have anything they want to do?
I don't think it's going to help in this moment, but I think Saros is going to see that happening and try and bamf his arms.
You absolutely do that, no problem. How long are your arms? I forget what the mechanic you and Christina had agreed on were.
I thought it was like the base 10 feet plus 5 feet for each monk level?
Yeah, so in a minute you will be able to punch things that are well outside of the radius you all are fighting.
I'm going to kind of like try to do it without Love noticing, but to return the favor, I'm going to cast Death Ward on them.
All right, so that's a 4th level spell, so it's going to be a DC 18 spell casting check. It is a skill check, so if you wish to give yourself guidance first, it is a DC 10 to get cast guidance on yourself.
Sure. Okay. So would I use my spell attack bonus for this, or? So
it's just a skill check. So you can do your saving throw for wisdom if you're a cleric. If your saving throw is already a plus 10, is your saving throw as a cleric already above a plus 10?
Yes.
You don't even have to roll. You always fire off a cantrip without success. So you guidance yourself. Go ahead and roll wisdom saving throw to successfully cast Death Ward. You're looking for an 18 or higher.
Okay. 18 or higher. I pressure make math hard. 25.
You're fine. Also, Bard Rock Cafe listeners remember this. You all might not. Because you are vulnerable to wild magic, you proc on natural 20s, natural 1s, and if you cast a spell, I roll a d20 behind the screen, and if I get a result that was in a certain window, you trick wild magic. I did check for you both. You did not. Love has Death Ward. and Riss has Warding Bond. Saros has very big arms. Does Drupe do anything?
I also have Death Ward. I was trying to figure out who best to give it to. Who's the squishiest that doesn't have anything?
I mean, if you're looking for doesn't have anything, technically that would be Saros, because one of the person has Death Ward, one person has Warding Bond. So Saros is the person who's been kept alive most, other than you at this point.
Okay. Yeah. And sorry, what do I roll for?
It's going to be a Charisma save. For Warding Bond, that is a 2nd level spell, right?
It's Death Ward.
Or Death Ward. Oh, Death Ward. So DC 18 Charisma save.
That's a 22. So.
Yep, no problem. You passed Death Ward without issue. I'm going to roll another D20 here. Nope, no wild magic yet. You have all dodged the wild magic bullet for now. Okay. That will still fire regardless of the magic eating things. All right, so everyone has been pumped up. That is your prep round. The third line, behind the mages, are largely archers, trebuchets, and ballistae, who open fire on the blobs with a bombardment of bolts, arrows, boulders, and spears, as their brethren in the front line are being brought down one after another by overwhelming numbers. The mages, with great effort, are managing to realize they can fire off spells if they just concentrate extra hard, much the same way you just did. But these creatures also seem very resilient against both physical attacks and magic. Like, every single attack seems to sponge off of their doughy exterior.
Dang.
Even from this distance, you see that once grappled by the blobs, your allies are being drained of their life forces and reduced to shriveled husks, especially quickly in the case of the spellcasters. As the front lines thin down enough, the blobs overtake them completely and start overrunning the mages and ranged attackers of the 2nd and 3rd lines. Even the strongest amongst your allies, Mordenkainen and Xanathar, are shortly drained of their life and left behind by the invading swarm. Yep, Mordenkainen and Xanathar are powerful magic creatures. They just got blubbed up. Like, you know that one scene in The Incredibles where Mr. Incredible's being hit with those blobs that grow and expand and overwhelm him? Mm-hmm. That, but to Mordenkainen and Xanathar.
Nope.
This doesn't bode well.
I don't like this at all.
Really doesn't.
You each have one round before you're going to have to roll initiative. I will say anyone with ranged attacks and or Saros' Mr. Fantastic's punchy arms can just take a pot shot at the swarm before they get in range of you if you want.
Okay, yeah. I have a range attack. So that's range 30 slash 120.
Yeah, so you have 30 feet without disadvantage, 120 at disadvantage. Is your maximum.
Okay. Are they in range of 30 feet?
So, if you expend your movement to get out further outside of your circle, your defensive circle is about 30 feet. 60-foot diameter, 30 feet to the 3rd flank. So yes, you can. If you spend 5 feet of your movement, you get in range.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go ahead and do that and use my Javelin of Lightning.
The Javelin, I do not remember how that works. So just go ahead and walk me through it here while I find the HP pool for these monsters.
Well, I rolled my hit dice and I crit failed.
All right, so natural 1. So you miss. You just wing it. I will say, because there are so many of these things, it's not that you miss. You miss the one you're aiming at. You will do some amount of damage to the ones further back that aren't going to end up being the ones fighting you. But you rolled a natural 1, so roll me 2 D100s really quick, and we're going to find out what on the Paladin table you have coming to you.
Yay.
And you will get the worst results, assuming there are 2 bad.
What's the door prize for being the first person to get a wild magic surge?
That will depend on what the wild magic surge is.
Okay, I got a 68 and a 26.
So close.
Yeah, so close.
68. 68 is pretty bad. 26 would be good, so you're getting 68. Your holy symbol starts to crack.
Oh no.
If you do not convert a creature to your faith in the next 24 hours, you will die.
I mean, if you don't survive this, you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, you've now been given an evangelical side quest.
I'm gonna die in the future.
You could proselytize to the blobs.
Somebody worship Bahamut right now.
Do you think the blobs will turn, though? Do you think they will accept?
I mean, they seem very interested in magic, so they may be interested in knowledge as well as in magic itself.
You make a good point.
I usually do. Father says so. All the time.
That is, wow.
That sounds like a less
straight
good
up a wild magic result where you can die. That is, I did not know that.
Well, I can't die today. It doesn't kill me within the next hour, so...
Yes, this will not be the reason you die in this one shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, your character now has a side quest and a death sentence. That is the door prize.
Can I Eldritch Blast out into the Aether?
You can, but I do believe, as a level paladin you are, that Drupe does have a second chance with that attack roll.
We're at level 16.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, that time it was a 23.
Go ahead and roll your damage as you just hit a large cluster of these blobs.
5 damage.
It appears to take what you estimate to be 2 damage.
Okay.
They are resistant to pretty much they're resistant to all magical damage and non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. Oh, actually, no, I didn't give them elemental. This isn't a spell, so yeah, this actually does 5 damage. Never mind. I worded it different because of how it works.
I also roll an additional 4d6 lightning damage, and it doesn't have a little fun button for me to do that, so that's mostly what I've been using. Sorry, I gotta get the right dice up really quick. 4d6. That is 16 lightning damage.
With that extra damage, like, one of the blobs, the one you, like, beamed right there, bloodied. These things do not have a lot of HP, but there's a lot of them. Now you may Eldritch Blast at your heart's content, Love.
Thank you, Love. Do I have to roll on the... I have to roll on the cantrip first. That is a 13 for the check.
What is your modifier for charisma saves?
It's +5.
Only a +5? You have no... Your paladin aura should be giving you plus your charisma bonus. You should have, like, 5 from charisma and then 5 more.
Okay. I didn't realize these were... I thought these were checks, not saves. So I do... My divine aura...
I'm letting you do your charisma save, so...
Oh, so then it's +10, so that's 18.
Yeah, you cannot fail charisma. Like, we're doing a save for expediency.
So everyone around me has... everyone within 10 feet of me also has +5 to all of their saves.
Yeah, you cannot fail a cantrip roll with that modifier, so cantrip will always fire off of that. Yeah.
That is a 19 + 5, 23. That is a 7 + 5 is 12. And that is another 19 + 5, 24.
Yeah, so those all hit.
So that is 3d10 + 5, 2, 6, 12, 12 + 5, 17. 17 force damage.
You have almost completely obliterated the one blob that Drupe had started. Unless you're just spreading the love around, but don't check.
You know, the power of love is a curious thing, but I'm going to focus fire for now.
Okay.
Make one man weep.
Saros, do you want to punch some things?
I do. Do I get all 4 of my punches?
If you wish to expend your flurry of blows for 4 punches, you may.
Okay. The first one is a 31 to hit.
Hits.
For 14 damage.
The first of many, many blobs has been obliterated.
Obliterated.
The second one is only a 30 to hit.
Oh, only 30 bloods. It turns out, yeah, he hits.
31, yes, 30
Right?
no.
Yeah, no, the thing they see was actually 30. It's weird. I was just letting everybody else feel better.
For 13 damage.
All right.
That one's not as good. That's a 15 to hit.
15 does hit. These things actually have garbage AC, so you're probably going to hit every time. The issue is not hitting them. The issue is them hitting you.
Another 14 damage.
All right.
And
your fists are magical, but not spells, so you're dealing full damage to these things.
And the last one is 23 to hit.
Yep.
For 17 damage.
All right. The blob you were pummeling second is now almost dead.
Squishy.
I underestimated you, Saros. That was impressive.
Thank you.
Reese.
I don't have anything that impressive. But I'm gonna load up my +1 crossbow and try to hit one of the ones near our monk friend who has very long reach.
Yeah, so the monk friend has like something in the neighborhood of like 30 or 40 foot reach. So you're shooting I guess you're shooting whatever one Saros was just brutally pummeling, like the little punching bag it looks like.
Just one that's near an ally. Okay.
Yes, I will say Saros' fists are technically part of Saros, and therefore it is Saros is near.
Yeah.
The realization that by D&D nomenclature, you are what square you're standing in, ergo your feet are who you are and not the rest of you.
Every part of you is a part of you, you know?
I know. I never thought about that particular rules nuance until just now.
Yeah, okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay. 28 to hit.
Yep, you bullseye the dough ball.
On roll 20, which was silly, when I finally have physical dice that I'm allowed to roll. So I'm gonna roll physical dice for the damage.
I guess you have enough levels in Rogue. This thing is not long for this world.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 4d6 for sneak attack, plus a d8 for the actual crossbow bolt, which is then plus 6.
It is only slightly mathematically possible for you to not kill it.
Oh, that's a really good roll. Holy shit, that's a really good roll. So on the 4 d6s, I got 1 6 and 3 5s, and then I got an 8 on the 8.
All right, so that sounds like close to 50 damage.
15 and then 14, so that's 29 29 damage. 29 damage. Plus
29,
6.
okay.
So 35 damage.
35. Okay, 35 would not obliterate a full health blob, so you still just finish off the one Saros loosened the pickle jar for you on, but it's...
Can I
there's a significant amount of overflow damage.
Can I just, I hit it and it explodes?
Oh yeah, you do. That's what happens, these things go. They explode, there's just dough all over everything. I'll even let you have, it flies through and pierces one of the ones that's really far back that wasn't going to be fighting you in a minute anyway.
Ooh.
You actually, just your overflow damage doesn't feel wasted.
Oh, thank you.
Because that was a lot of damage for something that had 13 HP left.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, at this point, they are closing in on you all, so I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
You can proc wild magic on initiative, so let me know if you roll a 1 or a 20.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a natural 17, but plus 5, so 22.
Saros got a 16.
Plus Dex, so that's a 7.
Oh.
So what I do in Bard Rock Cafe, when I DM, I just have the baddie shared initiative, except for, I will sometimes do, if it's a named baddie, give them separate, so that's, they're meaningful. But the waves of nameless minions are all just going to share the initiative I rolled for them. Reese, you were up first.
I don't have multi-attack abilities, so,
Yeah, this is, a whole new round for you.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, my whinging still stands. I don't have multi-attack ability, so I can just do one thing. Gosh, and I really don't have crowd control.
Let me actually, I rolled initiative. I should actually describe the scene as these things swarm you really quick, actually, while give you time to think. As the blobs enter the area, there's about 50 strong that have entered your zone of control. 6 blobs swarm towards each one of you and divide themselves and approach all the remaining of them, around 25 or 26 of them, go directly after the monolith in the air, attracted to the powerful warding magic emanating from it. So there are 6 of them within 5 to 10 feet of you, and then a whole bunch going after that monolith. I will say, for purpose of sneak attack, the monolith counts as an ally.
Okay, were there any defensive measures other than just, us to protect the monolith, set up?
They were counting on the several hundred now dead people to be those other defensive measures.
Okay, cool. So nobody thought to put, a barrel of oil that you could light on fire or to make explode or anything like that?
Yes, exploding the magical artifact you're trying to protect sounds real smart.
Not the magical artifact, but the barrel of oil so that, fiery oil gets on.
Let's dig into some other games I play. Do a flashback. What defensive thing do you want to spend while the roughly half an hour you had time to procure things?
I appreciate that.
So
okay.
you will incur stress in Blades of the Dark parlance to go back in time and have done a thing that you realized they should have done during the prep stage.
Yeah, I would love to have put some surprise barrels of flammable liquid so I can light my crossbow on fire and create a little something that will explode and maybe slow down a whole bunch of people if.
Yeah, there are just conveniently some Assassin's Creed flammable barrels now
We're
lying around.
at the dock. They're probably transporting oil for ships and things like that.
I think tar would be the thing that would be on the docks more.
There's some sort of explodable barrel, gunpowder,
cool.
Or you're not sure what flammable substance is in the barrels. But they'll go boom with a 10-foot radius if you light them on fire.
Bright orange and flashing.
And because it's theater of the mind, I'm not going to worry about where you are in relation to the barrels.
I also think Saros would see the them doing that just before the battle and just kind of hold up his staff and put the butter out.
Okay. Their grease spell is now applied to this area, which would be much more effective if these monsters weren't flying.
No, but you could probably still light it on fire.
That's true. I will do the home rule where the grease can light on fire, so yes, that is true. So now these arrows will chain explode, which is great because they're being swarmed. So you light one, the butter acts as a fuse that lights the other ones.
I'm going to.
Well used flashback.
I'm going to use my bonus action to light my crossbow bolt on fire, and then I'm gonna attack the barrel, the one of the flammable barrels.
Roll an attack roll. Anything that's not a natural 1 will hit. Because the barrel's gonna have an AC of 10. I feel like you have a close enough to a plus on that anything at 2 or higher will hit.
Natural 19. Cool.
Yeah, no, you hit the barrel. Go ahead and roll 8d6 really quick, as basically you cast Fireball on the 26 of these fuckers that are in the thing. I'll have them roll a dex save, which they're not good at. I'm just gonna roll 1 dex save for the group, because they have a dex of just 10, so they rolled exactly a 10. Cool. They are gonna fail.
It's gonna take me a second to count. Hold on. Please hold. Please have patience with me. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 10. These two are 10. 15. 25.
25. You have bloodied 26 blobs.
Cool.
Actually, no, I'm feeling generous. Add your sneak attack to it.
Yay!
I feel like the blobs didn't expect a giant fire explosion. This feels totally appropriate.
Add another 16 fire damage.
All right, they're still there. They're looking really unhappy. Like, if you don't know how pizza dough can look unhappy, but they do. All right, and so that sounded like Reese's whole turn. Reese did just deal approximately 400 damage, so...
And you didn't think you'd be effective.
I can be a generous god we have. It's just one crossbow bolt at a time.
Lair action would be here if this was a monster that was legendary and had a lair. So no lair action this time. Drupe, you're up at initiative 17.
So they're all flying. Are any of them in, like...
Yeah, they're all in, like, melee range to you. Like, they're swarming. There are actively 6 of them within melee reach of you.
Okay, cool. I am gonna just go after them with my maul. That is a 25. And that is 9 damage. Plus, I forgot that I have my Divine Smite anytime I use a melee weapon.
Yeah, if it's just on your regular attack, then what's your total damage?
If it's just 2, you know? 9, so 11 total.
All right. You do have a second attack.
Yes. So I'll hit again. That is a 9. Oh, no, sorry, 18.
18 does hit. 9 would not have.
And then 12 plus 6 radiant damage, so 18.
All right. The one blob takes it. Saros, you are now up.
Saros punch.
Energizer bunny punches.
So you can reach any of them that are on the field. Are you punching the ones that are actually immediately threatening you, the ones threatening the monolith, the ones threatening your friends?
I think Saros is going to go after the ones threatening his friends. He's a very protective boy.
Okay. All of them are at full health besides the one that Drupe just slashed at a few times.
I think he's going to start with that one and then go from there.
Okay. Sounds cool.
31 to hit.
Good lord.
Yes. I'm pretty sure. What is your plus to hit?
12.
You are checking for natural 1s and 20s.
Okay.
Their AC is 10. They are not, like, again, they are numerous and dangerous. They are not hardy.
Okay, so I got 3 hits and a nat 20.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll the D100s before we resolve the damage, just in case it affects the attacks.
Alright, that's 26 and 79.
Alright, 26 and 79. 26 is very good. 79 is really random. I'm going to share with you 79, but you're going to get 26. All ladders, chairs, branches, and similar non-magical objects within 50 feet, you become precariously brittle. That's not the one I'm giving you. That is just really fucking funny. Good job, Dave. Instead, for the next minute, you get 2 bonus actions on each of your turns.
Ooh.
And I'll remind you that if you don't want to just burn all your key points, you do have the option as a monk, if you did a weapon attack, to take one bonus action attack. So you could, if you didn't want to go all in on the key points right away, you could save some by just doing that one little pop.
I know. I'm keeping an eye on mine.
Okay, let me rephrase it this way. I'm reminding you. I'm mostly reminding the audience who may or may not know those rules.
And now
Fair.
you can do 2 free extra pop.
I do know that you know. Yes, you get at least 4 bops, up to 6 bops per turn.
So does that apply to this turn as well?
Yes, it does. So if you want to take 2 more pops really quick.
It's like a can
All
of
right,
Pringles
2 more
over
pops. So that is 2 more hits. So that is 5 hits and a crit. Holy crap.
For Bar Rock Cafe, we just do for we just double the dice. So whatever dice you roll in your hit, roll an additional hit worth of dice.
Okay.
So all the martial arts dice, blah 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 blah, you get,
So
and then I will just carry over your overflow damage to the next random blob.
that would be
The blob
7 hits
only
then.
has 20. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna need a calculator. I don't do math.
That's one of the funniest things to me about Dungeons and Dragons players is that everyone who plays this knows that they are rolling dice constantly, and everyone without hesitation is like, no, math is my worst thing whatsoever. Self included.
Me, it's more, I panic and I suddenly forget how to add numbers together.
Math is my day job.
I'm usually faster than my cash register at my work at, like, knowing what change I need to give. But as soon as I play D&D, brain doesn't math no more.
Well, that's because D&D you have to manually count forward, right? Like, it's not like, oh, hey, you can shortcut the math in where you're doing change because you know the increments you're counting by.
Doubling for the die, I don't add my bonus to it, right?
Correct.
Alright, so with that's 95 damage.
95. So you delete, with the one that Drupe had already softened up, 2.5 blobs.
I love that.
Would you like to go after? You're getting rid of the one that was by Drupe. What would you like? Who would you like to delete one of the 6 blobs off of besides Drupe? Drupe is now at 5 out of 6 blobs.
Who looks the most threatened?
You all have 6 blobs on you. You can intuit you and Reese are more likely to get hit based on the meta knowledge that the other 2 are paladins. So you and Reese are probably in more danger of being hit by these things' physical attacks.
Alright, then I'm gonna go after the ones after Reese.
Okay, so you absolutely obliterated one of the ones by Reese. And then you have just enough damage to mostly kill another one. I'll just roll it up. Why don't we just give one by Saros just to round it out?
Alright.
There you go. You deleted 3 blobs, one of which did soften up for you. But that was also off 7 attacks and a crit. Wow.
Wild.
What a turn. You know, it's actually weird. There's a guy up in, like, the stands that's just announcing, like, man, did you see that? Saros just obliterated a bunch of... No, there's not a guy, but it would be funny.
Someone's on the bleachers with a flag and some popcorn.
Yeah, this guy who has no idea who Saros is.
Some cotton candy.
Yeah, he's actually the tinfoil hat doomsayer guy from, like, that keeps recurring. No,
I gotta get me one of their t-shirts.
That was Saros' turn. So now it's the baddie's turn.
Uh-oh.
Before you roll dice for them, how many of them had entered my threatened area?
6.
So I'm gonna just roll Spirit Guardian damage in case that changes your numbers.
Okay.
Right, I knew it. 8s, not 10s. Okay.
This is from a spell, so they will take half damage.
That's 12 damage.
They take 6 damage. Because there are 6 of them, I was tracking one at a time, and knowing full health, now I have to actually track the HP of 6 blobs.
I'm a pain in the ass for you. I'm sorry, Paul.
That is not that inconvenient, it's fine. So they're going to start pseudopod attacking. The ones attacking the monolith, which are at pretty bad health, they basically, because of how weakened they are, they're going to deal some. The monolith, I have an HP total. I'm just going to deduct some from that. You do not get to know the number. You get to know, oh, hey, they're wailing on the monolith. I'm going to just now roll 6 pseudopod attacks against each of you that has 6 really quick, and then 5, etc. Let's start with Luv, because Luv just pissed those ones off. 6 pseudopod attacks really quick.
You're trying to hit 20.
20, thank you. Okay. No, not quite. Yes. 2 yeses so far. So you are going to take 66 plus 12 damage because of those 2 hits.
Okay. You said 66 plus 12. Okay, wow. 78 damage?
Yeah, because it's 2 hits. So So it is 6d6. Not 66.
Okay, that I heard you say 6.
Usually people do that.
I heard you say 66.
No.
That's for 2 hits. Jesus. Sorry.
No.
Soon.
6d6, as in 6. Yeah, right. So that's 10, 14, 18, 24 plus 6, 30 damage. And they have grappled onto you. They've latched onto you. On your turn, you may make an athletics or acrobatics check, DC 16, to try and escape their grapple. You get the impression, based on what you saw, staying grappled is bad.
Okay.
Yeah, 30. Substantially better than 66. We're going to go after Reese next.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, that means I'm also hitting Love again.
Yeah.
What is your armor class, Reese?
With the bond that Love gave, 21.
21, okay. I rolled like garbage on 5 of the 6 dice, so only one's going to hit you. So 3d6 plus 6. 21, halved to 10, and then 10 to Love. You are also grappled by just that one. Drupe, what is your armor class?
18.
18, okay. 1 hit for Drupe. 6. 19 damage to Drupe. You are grappled by that one little dough ball. Saros has 5 of these little guys.
Nah.
Yeah. They grow a little adipose face and slip their tongue at you as a pseudopod attack. What is your AC?
19.
All 5 attacks missed, as you just nimbly monk bullshit your way out of being attacked.
Nice.
Nice.
Because the highest I rolled was a 10, which only goes to 16 with the plus I gave them to hit. So that is the baddie's turn. At the end of their turn, though, first of all, there's more tears in reality, and there's backup forces coming. But that's not the scary thing. No, the blobs you were like mentally prepared for at this point, right? Like you knew that was going to keep happening. No, you hear from all directions around you a growing collection of guttural growls. Hungry.
I told you the snacks would have to wait until after the encounter.
Hungry.
That's not me. Is it?
You watch as the shambling, lifeless husks left behind by the blobs are rising and kind of limping towards you, having been turned. Like the magic that drained them of their life left them as thralls powered only by hunger.
Oh, that's not fair.
And so an army of zombies, flesh-eating zombies, are marching towards you. Oh, I was going to call these things the hunger, but I was told by legal representatives of the McOry family I cannot do that. Yeah, no, you also now have a wave of zombies who are marching towards you. And so they are also dividing themselves up for the next round. 5 zombies on each of you and 20 on the monolith. It is now Love's turn officially.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go with a bonus action Hexblade's Curse, targeting one of the blobs that is on top of me. And then I'm going to swing my long sword, and I'm going to attempt to smite it to hell. That is a 14 plus 6. That is a dirty 20.
Yes, that will hit.
So that is 22 damage. 22 damage. Oh, plus the D10.
All right.
Sorry. 29 damage. Excuse me.
Yeah, the first blob you go after, it looking real bad. It was mostly at full health after your Spirit Guardian's damage, but is the Spirit Guardians deal additional damage to them at the end of their turn?
No, start of the turn.
Start of their turn. Okay. I was making sure I resolved that correctly. Yes. So that one takes some damage. It is still there, but it's looking pretty not solid. It's hard to describe the health state of a blob of pizza dough.
Sorry, there should be 5 more on that. Plus 5 on that from the Hexblade's Curse. I forgot about that.
Okay. Hexblade's Curse, not Hex. Okay, perfect.
And then attack number 2. That is okay. That's going to hit as well. That is a 13 to hit. So, and I'm just going to do. No, I'm not going to smite this time. So that's going to be the 10 plus 1, 15, 20.
You obliterate that particular blob. There are now 5 blobs in melee range with you, as well as 5 zombies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because the blobs fly, they're occupying technically the same square, but a different height tier.
Gotcha.
It's like we're doing 3D chess stacking now. All right, so that was Love's turn, it sounds like. Reese, you are back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call upon some divine assistance here and channel my divinity, and I'm going to, depending on what their CR level is, either
These are base level zombies. I will say, because you're a cleric and you've been trained to fight them, you recognize them. These are the basic run-of-the-mill zombies, at least at the moment. All right, so there's like 40 of them, so I'm just going to roll a d4 for each group of 10. A d20.
Yeah, so whoever fails will be destroyed. All of the zombies within 30 feet of me. Which
is all of them.
Awesome.
I'm currently checking. What is your DC? One of them has a chance of passing.
The DC equals your cleric's spell save. My spell save is 19.
Even if this was their best stat, which I think it's wisdom, they would fail. So, yeah, you obliterate in a swoop 40 zombies.
Holy.
And just like that, the first wave of zombies crumbles.
Republic City, 1 year after the reign of Kuvira. While the Avatar is away, dealing with the fallout of the Earth Kingdom's coup, life goes on in the city's underground.
People are willing to pay, will kill who they want.
Changes abound, including the introduction of the newest Varric Industries innovation, the firearm.
Well, my finest weapon on the market is the Lawman's Friend.
A truant airbender.
World Peace is my jam. At least one of my jams. I have several groovy jams.
A gunslinging orphan.
You care so much about everyone in a way that I can't even imagine.
And an imperialist diplomat.
The piercing pistols will turn Republic City into a mere stepping stone on the path to greatness.
Band together to navigate the rising tides of the new world. Join them in Moment of Balance, found wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Epi, Diana, I brought you both a cup of tea. It's not Earl Grey, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I've had your tea, and it's all cups of lies.
First of all, I make the finest tea prestidigitation has to offer. Second of all, this is a new line of teas we'll be serving at the Bard Rock from now on by our partners at Many Worlds Tavern.
Oh, I've heard of them. I'm particularly fond of Sleepy Fields and Golden Root myself.
Well, look, if it's good enough for Diana, it's good enough for me. I'll have a cup of that Farthing Harbor.
Of course! Here you go. And I pour Epi a cup of tea.
Epi, roll perception to determine if the tea is made of lies.
Damn it. That's a natural one.
First of all, you are absolutely convinced Brock used prestidigitation on this tea. Second of all, you feel a wild magic surge inside you, and dozens of thirsty customers appear outside of Brock's food truck right here in the graveyard.
No worries, folks. We have plenty of tea from Many Worlds Tavern for all of you. Try a cup of Sage's Gate or Sacred Spring. Somehow I already have dozens of cups of this already prepared and steeped for this occasion.
Of course you did.
Want to brew some of this delicious tea at home? Just go to http://manyworldsTavern.com/BardRockCafe and use the code BardRockCafe at checkout to save 10% on your order. As always, a portion of your order supports the show. And if you're a coffee drinker like my good friend Armbar, they have options for you there too.
Brock, I'm happy for you and all, but get your food truck and all your customers off my lawn.
Sorry, Dan, I can't hear you. This tea is selling like hotcakes. And so are the hotcakes. Bye, everybody. Epi, we just opened up a gift shop to help raise funds to rebuild the Bard Rock. Look at this fancy new design.
I'd love that on a new t-shirt.
You are transported to a world of t-shirts, all identical. You can feel your sense of self slipping away from you as the shirts reach out and grab you and assimilate.
I cast Dispel Magic.
Epi, where'd you go?
Wild magic. Don't ask, it was terrible. So, where's the gift shop going to be?
Oh, well, we have two storefronts, bardrockcafe.redbubble.com and tpublic.com/users/bardrockcafe, so anyone can support the Bard Rock.
You know, the coffee mug is really cute.
And that's not all we sell. We have t-shirts, hoodies, children's apparel, baby
Bard
onesies,
Rock
notebooks,
Cafe's gift shop is now open. Sales go to support the show, so if you want to help out and also get some cool Bard Rock Cafe merch, go check it out.
And that's everything we had so far. Epi, are you listening?
Did you say something?
You do realize,
Dang.
oh no, there's more of those fuckers coming from the outside flanks. They're going to be an issue still.
Okay.
But
and
at
then,
least for now,
just for
you're
clarity's sake, we're standing near the monolith, right? So I've just cleared a whole, like, all of the closest threats to the monolith that we are protecting, yeah?
Except for the food blobs, just the zombie threats.
Yes, there's still the ones that we haven't yet killed and haven't yet come back. Those are still threats, but the zombie ones I'm clearing. Okay. Whew. All right. Cool. I think that is my action. Yeah, and I think bonus action, I'm just going to prep my crossbow just in case with steady aim.
Still no layer action yet. Drupe, you're up. Just blobs, because all the zombies have been dealt with for now.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna smack him around. That is a 24.
Hits.
And then 10 plus 8, so 18.
All right.
And then my next hit is 19.
Hits.
And then 12 plus 8, so 20.
All right, that blob is on death's door.
Okay, cool.
Saros.
Because none of the ones around him hit him, he doesn't consider them a threat, so he's gonna go after the ones all around the party again.
Love yells over, do you think you could take care of the one grappling me first?
Oh, Reese, you were grappled by one, right?
Oh, yes, I was grappled.
It is a free action to attempt to escape the grapple. You do want to escape, ideally.
Yes, I do.
Acrobatics or athletics, you're looking for a 16.
Okay.
Oh,
yes, you were.
It was a free action?
I was also
Drupe, I
grappled.
think you were grappled. Yeah, it's a free action on your turn.
Okay.
They grappled you. Yeah, so you can do that. I forgot you were grappled on your turn. So everybody who was grappled, roll the number of checks relevant to how many were grappling you.
Okay, 29 to break.
You are free of yours. Drupe was grappled by
athletics.
1. Yep, Drupe is free.
17.
What's the plus?
Is athletics or acrobatics your choice? You're looking for a 16.
21.
You break free of one of them. You have to roll again. You were
I killed
grappled
the
by
other
2.
one,
Oh, you did. That's correct. Okay, so cool. You're free.
though. Awesome. You can't control love. Woo! Love is an independent entity, unbeknownst to itself.
Yeah, love is a battlefield, actually.
Heartache
Love
to
is on a
heartache.
battlefield.
It's just all the jokes I made when I made the Valentine's Day Wild Magic table. Anyway, Saros, no one is grappling your friends, but there's still many, many blobs.
Well, they're not being grappled, but they are still being menaced. So, Saros is going to be Punchy Boy again.
Makes sense.
Punch all the things. Punch all the things, you little Energizer Bunny.
Alright, so I got 5 hits and 1 nat 1.
Alright, well, roll the D100 really quick.
Yep.
I just imagine that it's like one of those kids' toys where you take the elastic band wrapped around a balloon and it's like badoof, 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 badoof.
Okay, I'm just imagining Luffy from One Piece.
Was that rolling 2
Two D100s,
again?
yes.
Yeah, okay. So that was 11 and 59.
Okay, 11 is bad. Let's see if 59 is worse. They're both bad. Which would you like?
11.
For the next minute, all opportunity attacks against you hit. Just don't move.
Wasn't planning on it.
Just don't move.
When in
There
doubt,
you go.
just don't move.
Alright, so now roll your damage to see how many blobs you obliterate.
Who knew having arms that were like 30 feet long would come in handy someday?
Someone who has a lot of really high shelves in their apartment. Too often I said to myself, man, I wish my arm was 6 inches longer.
Alright, that's 68 damage.
Alright, so you're going to obliterate the blob that Drupe softened up and one other blob.
I'm gonna go after the one against, sorry, what's your name that asked me to take care of the one that was grappling you?
Oh, Luv Song. Yes, no.
Love.
Love's, okay, yes. I'm gonna take care of the one, that Love asked me to, even though the situation changed.
Alright, that's still less blobs, which is good. Alright, so now we're up to the baddies again. Zombies have been dealt with, so that's good. They're going to take the damage from the Guardians. Is there a save for me for that, or do they just take it because they're there?
Wisdom save.
Okay, there are 4 of these guys, so I'll roll 4 individual
Trying to beat
dice.
a 19.
No. They all failed miserably.
Okay. Then that will be... Seriously, I've lost my D8 every single time I've put it down. There we go. That is... 8 damage. Half to 4.
All right, so we're going to start with 4 attacks on Love. Now 2 natural ones, but the other 2 will hit. So these 6d6 plus 12 again.
Thank you. I appreciate the clarification.
10. Oh, I rolled a lot of 6s though. So Love, you're going to take 30 damage, Love, and you are grappled by 2 of them.
Second verse, same as the first. Could get better, but it's going to get worse.
5 of them on Reese. Natural 1, a 5 are going to miss. The other 3 look like... what was your armor class? 21, you said?
21.
Yep, so 3 of these are going to hit. So you're going to take 9d6 plus 18. Oof. But that's going to be halved because Love is graciously taking the damage for you. Now I'm struggling to do math and I do it professionally. 28 plus 18 is 46. Divided by 2, you both take 23 damage. And you are grappled by 3 of these things.
Grappled by 3 of them. Oh,
yes.
Boy. Okay.
Drupe, I'm rolling 4 attacks against you. 19, I think, is the only one that hits. So 3d6 plus 6. Wow, okay. 12 damage.
Nice.
And then Saros, who just juked out these things last time, jukes them all out again as my highest roll was a 10 on the die. Saros is untouchable. At the end of this round of combat, though, you once again hear, but not in the same voice. You heard like a group voice. They're all vaguely the same. No, this time you hear hungry, and you see Mordenkainen rising from the grave, wielding his wizard staff.
Oh no!
And Xanathar risen as a undead beholder.
Well, that's even worse.
You want a cookie? We have cookies.
Brian, no, Mordenkainen. It's actually brains. Oh, brains! I am a great and powerful lich. Brains.
I think they have grains.
No, they're in pain.
Can someone explain?
And so I'm going to roll initiative for the Morden Lich and the Death Tyrant. Actually, no, I don't want to pull up the Beholder's lair. It's just going to be the Lich's lair. Because Mordenkainen did set up this perimeter. Love, you are up.
Okay, Love is up, and Love is hurting. Love is going to start off with using Channel Divinity to turn the tide. So all of us within 30 feet of me, so that's everybody, is going to gain 10 hit points back. Okay. And then from there, I'm gonna do the same thing as I did last time and try to take these two dough balls that are on top of me off of me. That's a hit. It's 21 to hit.
Would you like to roll the free check to get ungrappled first?
I'm gonna try to see if I can kill them. I'm gonna try to kill them first. Because that's gonna be my same play, regardless of what I do.
Okay.
I'm also gonna smite at a second level.
Okay.
12, 17, 18. Alright, so that's 18 damage on the first attack. And then the second is going to be dirty 20 to hit. So same deal. I'm going to do a first level Divine Smite here. 17, 21, 22, 29 damage.
You've deleted one of the blobs grappling you.
At what point do we think about falling back from the perimeter?
We can't let them have this monolith.
The only thing that matters is protecting the obelisk in the basement of the Bard Rock. The monolith is a means to an end.
You sure about that?
No. We fight.
I'm literally just asking because we got told the monolith was important, so I just wanted to, you have more information than
I have information from a book that came out of the obelisk itself. Regardless of whether it's true or not, my confidence is not 100%. If I can't be certain, we just stand and fight.
3 of you are religious characters. You could ask a higher power for advice.
Bring me a higher love. Oh.
Would you like to roll a religion check and ask Sune for advice?
I have no idea how badly I would like to do that. That is a 24.
Well, the 24, you hear like a whisper on the wind. Just stop Mordenkainen and Xanathar and then flee with the endless horde behind you.
We stop the Lich and the Tyrant and then we go. So says my god.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Out of curiosity, what was the number on the dice before your 24?
14.
Okay. If you had been like 18 or 20, I think that Sune would have called up a little bit of divine power. She doesn't have a lot because right now she's defending Celestia. But I think she would have found some juice to help you guys out if you had rolled closer to a natural 20.
Juice is not worth the squeeze, I'm afraid.
We can do this.
Reese, we are back at you now.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question.
Sure.
I'm being grappled right now by 3 creatures. So they are touching me. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So if I were to cast Inflict Wounds, would I still need to roll for it if they're already touching me?
I would give you advantage.
Cool. I would like to try that.
And you also will have advantage on the check to actually successfully cast the spell.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level, which would make the DC
14.
14? Okay. I rolled a natural 14.
There you go.
Okay,
I'll also
cool.
let you, just because they're all closely proximate, even though it's like a single target attack, I'll let you get all 3 of them because they're kind of clustered together on you.
Nice. Yeah, I always kind of just imagine it like I kind of like turn into like almost like a living taser, you know, for anything that's touching me. A 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Nice. Okay, so I upcast it, so that's 4d10. Okay, 22 necrotic damage
All right, they all take it.
on the living ones that are grappling me. And then I would like to try and break the grapples, please.
All right, I'll give you advantage because you just fucked them up real hard.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
So 3 acrobatics or athletics checks, whichever you're better at.
Okay, one is a natural 20.
Okay, so you're going to get it free of that one. Would you like to roll the wild magic now or do your checks first?
Let me finish the checks.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's all the
16 is the
next
number
2
you're
rolls
looking
are
for.
yeah. The next 2 rolls are natural 18 and 19.
Yeah, so you're
advantage.
free.
Okay.
So 2 D100s, and then you are part cleric and part rogue, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 D100s.
Correct.
So that is 76, and
If 76 doesn't have something to do with
82.
trombones, I'm going to be very disappointed.
It might on one table, but not this one, at 82.
Okay, fair.
76 and 82.
Okay, so on the cleric table, 1 is bad and 1 is random. Let me see how the rogue table treats you. Choose a creature you can see.
Oh God.
This is Sophie's choice if I've ever heard it.
Right?
I will say the other 3 of the 4 options were inherently bad. This one is good depending which target you pick.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna roll a die. Odd numbers, I'm picking one of the people we're fighting against. Even numbers, I'm picking one of us. That's a 4. Okay, so I'm going to pick Love.
Love, for the next minute, you have a rogue sneak attack feature equivalent to Riss's sneak attack feature.
An extra 4d6, my dude.
Oh.
Now remind me, sneak attack is when they...
Honestly, because of how tightly clustered you all are, I'm just going to give it to you. I'm not going to worry about positioning. If you do your first attack, will always have sneak attack pretty much in this clusterfuck situation.
And how far away is Mordenkainen from us?
He is on the outside of your circle. See, he would not so you'd have to get to him, but we'll figure it out. Chris, that was your whole turn, right? You cast your spell, which I've been checking. No one's prompted wild magic off spell cast yet.
Yeah.
And you did your check. Do you have anything with your bonus action?
You know what? Actually, I'm going to bring out. What do I have? My mace, just in case something. I get an attack of opportunity for something.
Okay.
Yeah.
At initiative count 20, the Lich's Lair action. As I remember what the Lich's Lair actions are.
They give each one of us a really cute puppy.
Lord, if you want, Mordenkainen can summon his hound.
Forgot about that.
Each of you pick a number 1 through 4. If you pick the same number, it'll go to whoever said it first.
3.
4.
3.
All right, you are 1, Drupe. 4. Who said 4?
Okay.
Saros, I think.
Who said 4?
No, I was 2.
So I think you were 4, Love. The Lich targets one creature it can see, Love. A crackling cord of negative energy tethers the Lich to the target. Whenever the Lich takes damage, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, the Lich will take half damage. So basically, he's warding bonded you in reverse. This lasts until Lich have 20 next turn.
Double.
So whenever Risk takes damage, you take half of that damage. Whenever Mordenkainen takes damage, you take half of that damage. But the good news is that the Lich can only use this, can't use it back to back, can't use it on the same person in initiative. Like, this is the one time you'll be the one targeted. It is now Xanathar's turn. Xanathar is going to fire their lasers. I actually found out that because they reproduce asexually, technically all beholders should be non-binary or gender liquid, not a defined gender. So I'm just going to roll 3d10 really quick and fire out what random rays are being fired. These are percentiles. Let's not do that. Yep, I'm firing ray 80, actually. 6, 4, and 9. All right, so the telekinetic ray, I think we're going to target with Saros. Make a strength save as Xanathar tries pushing you out towards the monolith you're guarding.
Oh, crap.
And we have the bonus saves. I don't know if they the bonus to saves. I don't know if they stack because I know Love has it and I have it.
So what's the bonus I'm adding?
Plus 10.
You're adding both paladins.
Oh, mine's plus 5.
Plus 10 total?
Yeah, it's
mine's
just your charisma modifier, so yeah.
So plus 8.
Plus 8 to your strength save.
Okay, so that is 23.
You do not move. 4. Slow ray. Drupe, make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 12 plus does my saving modifier?
It does affect your own, so
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20.
You are not slowed. And 9, the disintegration ray.
Oh, jeepers.
I don't like that.
Reese, make a dexterity saving throw. You are in the auras, though.
Okay, a dex save. Okay.
Correct.
No, alright. Oh, but this is a disintegration ray, so I don't think my roguish evasion is going to help me in this, is it?
It's a dexterity save, so it would.
Okay.
And that's why you take levels in Rogue.
Yeah, exactly 7 of them.
Oh boy.
Monks get it too.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to use one of my lucky rerolls to reroll my 3.
That's true. You do still have that blessing from the goddess Istis, so yeah.
Fuck. Alright, so that becomes plus 5 becomes 11.
11's still a fail.
Oh, but the plus 1 from the warded bond, so
plus
12.
the other 3.
Oh, I get another 3. 15.
So 15.
Yeah.
Still not quite there. You're looking for 17, so it's going to be 10 force damage.
But I only take half of it?
Correct.
Okay. That's something.
29 damage, halved to 14 for both of you. I assume you have above 0 HP.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. You are not disintegrated into a pile of ash.
Nice.
That was Xanathar's whole last turn. After Xanathar is Mordenkainen.
Okay.
Mordenkainen is going to kind of hover over towards Saros. Saros. He reaches out his hand, and you see necrotic energy flow from it, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 9.
Is that including both Paladin and Oris?
17.
Well, that's so close. Do you have any way you can bump that up in the slightest at all?
I'm a monk. I wouldn't know how.
Does anybody have any way to bump Saros is 17, the disease is 18? Does anyone have a way to help Saros? I'm just generously offering before I reveal the effect of this thing.
Oh yeah, I have a spell resistance for everyone in 10 feet.
I'll grant it for this. That's what's the feature?
Aura of warding you and friendly creatures within 10 feet if you have resistance to damage.
This technically isn't a spell, but I'll allow it. So you're going to take half. Oh, you're going to take half the damage, but you are paralyzed for the next minute unless somebody can remove the condition. So you're going to take 3d6 cold damage from the paralyzing touch. which is only 11 damage.
If, like, I could use my reaction to cast the resistance cantrip, if you would allow that, they could add a d4 to their save.
You know, I will allow it because you have not used a reaction. I will let that. So, yes, in this case, we'll do it. So, Saros, don't take the 11. You guarantee to get at least 1 on the d4. I will let it be a reaction because it's hard to be like, oh, yeah, let me just go ahead and do this. It's kind of a hard spell to use not as a reaction, so I like it that way.
Cool.
So Saros, you're fine.
Thank you.
That was Mordenkainen's turn. The end of Mordenkainen's turn, legendary action from Xanathar. As Xanathar fires the first of 3 legendary action lasers. A 2. A 2 is the Paralyzing Ray. Love, roll a Constitution save.
Just out of curiosity, what does the Lysing Ray do, and why are there 2 of them? That is a 29.
29, you pass. No, it's a lysing ray. It gives you hair lice and gives you 2 of them. Yes.
I know I felt a little itchy.
But you are fine. Now that we have finished Mordenkainen's turn in truth, we are up to Drupe.
How are you doing on health over there, love?
I'm about 100 hit points down.
Ooh.
Okay. I am going to use my lay on hands pool and give you
Thank you so much.
50 back. Does that sounds good? I still have 30 left. I just figured because I can also use it to restore or cure a disease or neutralize a poison. So just in case that comes up, I'll keep some.
Brilliant. That,
but I figure 50 is good.
Puts me above puts me above bloodied. So I'm very happy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, anytime.
Well, hopefully not anytime, but
yeah. Well. Okay, and then that's my action.
So I think the Lich is going to, on his for his first legendary action, he's just going to do cantrip because I don't feel like figuring out the other stuff. Oh, actually, okay. I will use this one just once. Disrupt life. It's all 3 of his charges. Each of you needs to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
This is magic, so I'll count it as a spell for Drupe's aura, which will take half damage from it.
That is a 30.
Cantrip.
Oh dang! I got a 17.
25.
Okay. Oh, thank God! I rolled an 18.
Okay, well, it's just me then.
Yeah, so everyone's going to take at least half damage, but because of Drupe's aura, everyone who passed can take a quarter damage.
Nice!
So it is 6d6, and then halved for Drupe, quartered for everyone else. 19 damage, so 9 halved, and then 3 is the closest rounding for quartering it, having it again. 4?
4.
It's 4. Half of 9 is 4.5.
Really, Mordenkainen?
Yeah.
3 charges for that?
I am a great and powerful...
I always knew you were all style and no substance.
Don't question me, I'm a great and powerful... Mordenkainen ports to Xanathar, so Xanathar can use their second legendary reaction specifically on Love. 5. The Innervation Ray. Make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
You're going to take half of 8 necrotic damage.
Oh, man.
Don't tell Mordenkainen his dick is small, he knows.
Can't do it yourself, huh? Have to send your attack guard after me?
10, 15, 20, 30 necrotic damage, halved to 15. That was Drupe's turn. Saros, you are up.
So it was Mordenkainen who tried to necro me?
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not a vampire, otherwise he could be a necromancer.
That's Lich, Paul. That's real Lich.
Get it? Because romance, and necromancer.
God. Thank you for the psychic damage.
Yeah, sorry, that roll is filled. That roll is already filled in this party, thanks.
I assume you're going to use Mordenkainen's face as a punching bag.
Yes, I am. For him, am I trying to hit any specific numbers?
17 is the magic number for expediency.
Awesome. Thank you.
So am I rolling on every hit, or am I rolling one for the total damage.
I feel like I'm missing context for your question, Jim.
For the little umbilical cord that he attached to me.
Oh, you're going to take half. You'll take half of the total damage because it's just whatever Saros does, half is going to go to you.
Okay, so at the end of that, I got 2 hits and a nat 1.
Oof.
All right, roll your damage and then we'll resolve the nat 1.
29 damage.
All right, so 14 to each of you, both of you. All right, he takes it. 2d100, please.
That is 14 and 89.
14 is random, potentially helpful, but not specially, and an 89. You've had this one before, actually. They're both random. Which one would you like?
I'll take the devil I know.
For the next 8 hours, your eyes remain closed, but you can see through them as if they were open, so you're completely unaffected by that. So if I recall, I think the way Christine described this when you got it before is like you see everything, but it's like a starry outline of how things look as opposed to what it really looks like.
Ooh, I'm Daredevil.
Something like that. Yeah, you're Daredevil if everyone's outline was made of constellations. Saros' whole thing is stars. Which, by the way, both Mordenkainen and Lev are now also seeing for different reasons. In that case, I'll just do blobs really quick. Blobs are going to go after you.
Cool.
I would just assume let me just roll it quick, make sure they don't hit Saros, because they keep not doing that. Oh, what a shocker they didn't do it. The luck you have at me rolling an entire fistful of d20, I swear. Drupe, we're going to go after you you have 4 of these things left.
Okay.
No. Dirty 20. So the dirty 20 will hit. I rolled 2 6s and a 5. So that is plus 6, 18, 23 damage, and you are grappled by 1 pseudopod. Love keeps talking shit. He's only got 3 of these things. No, across the board. Reese has, I think, 3 of these. Yeah, I have 3 of these left for Reese. No.
Yeah, I was no longer grappled by them, but there were 3 of them near me.
So those 3 also missed. I didn't roll anything above a 10. So the blobs, completely ineffectual, but the ones that have been allowed to get here do go in and do more damage to the monolith while you all are distracted by the ones trying to kill you.
Damn it.
The monolith I give the monolith plenty of health. It's not an imminent danger. It's like, oh, hey, if you can keep it off of it in the long term.
Mm-hmm.
It's not looking like a grim monolith just yet.
Not yet. It is not quite bloodied for how much HP I gave it yet, so you're fine. Yeah, that is all of the blobs. Another wave of mundane zombies is starting to march into your thing. They will be engaged with you all at the baddie's next turn when Initiative 13 comes up. Love, you are up.
I would like to move towards... I'm going to take the 2 opportunity attacks and move towards the Death Tyrant.
Okay, so the blobs are going to come at you. 17 plus 6 is a 23 to hit you. So you will be grappled, which means your speed's reduced to 0. You're going to take 16 damage and are grappled.
All right, well, in that case, I'm going to have to just kill this one. Actually, so if it grapples me... Do I still have if I pass a free action...
Yes, you can still try. So you have to deal with that before you can move, I guess is the way to describe that.
It's a 23 to get out of that. So I get out of the grapple, and I
yeah, you're free. This thing just kind of slopes off.
I'm going to make an attack on the Death Tyrant. 16, 20, 22 to hit, and I'm going to use a 4th level Divine Smite on him.
And this isn't undead, so you get all those extra dice.
So for another undead, so it's just +1 for another undead, correct? All right, so that's going to be a D10 and 7d8. It's a 1 on the D10.
You also get your 6. You also get 4d6 of sneak attack damage. Don't forget.
13. Now my d8s. And 7 is 26. So 26 plus 15 is 31 holy damage.
All right, Xanathar takes it.
That's including the 4d6 of sneak attack?
I rolled a 1 on the d10 and I rolled 2 1s on the d8s.
Yeah, so you do still do a decent amount of damage. That is your first
That is my first attack,
right?
And I'm going to do, again, come right back at him. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
And let's do a 3rd level Divine Smite. So that's only going to be 5 d8s this time.
Yep, and sneak attack is only the first time each turn, so.
19, 23, 25, 29 radiant damage.
The Death Tyrant takes it. At the end of your turn, the Death Tyrant is going to fire a laser directly in your face because you're right there. 6. Telekinetic Ray. Roll a strength save as it tries to push you away.
It's a nat 1.
This actually makes sense. All right, so you are going to get pushed away. But first, roll me 2d100.
That is a 78 and a 5.
All right, 78 and 5 on the Paladin table.
This is not how I wanted my first Wild Magic Surge to go.
First one's always the hardest.
I become impeccably handsome.
5 would be good, so you don't get that if 78 is bad.
Both good.
They're both good.
Yeah.
Okay, which one would you like?
I'm gonna go with 5. Lucky number 5.
All right, I'm gonna let you go retroactively do this back to your first hit. Your first melee weapon attack hit within the next minute. So I would reach just double any radiant or necrotic damage. So go ahead and roll all your smite d8s again really quick. Yeah, the ones you rolled for that 4th level smite I think you used.
Could you roll the sneak attack again to add it to it? Because sneak attack is technically whatever damage was being done before.
Yeah, it should be they should have applied to the weapon attack though, I think is the logic. Not the radiant damage. Yeah, so it's specifically the radiant damage, so.
Fair.
That was much better. All right, it's 11, 20, 30, 24, 35, 35 and 7 is 42. 42 damage.
All right, I want you to know that because of that wild magic, you have bloodied the Lich in one turn.
Woo!
Damn.
You basically got an auto crit.
Do you see that, Mordenkainen? Even your Death Tyrant's not strong enough. Back down.
Ew, bitchy.
Listen, we go way back. He's a pain in the ass. I don't mind bureaucracy. I'm a bureaucrat myself, but this guy, he is... Don't care for him.
So I will let you, because you are... Instead of an intimidation check, I will let you have a free use of the Turn Undead feature, if you would like to use it as a free action for one of your channel divinities.
I will most gladly take that. I will burn
and I will give him disadvantage on the save. Divinity. All right, so Mordenkainen is going to roll, and I will also say he will not use Legendary Assistance if he fails. Disadvantage, he rolled 13 is the lower number on the die. It's a wisdom save?
Yes.
15, Mordenkainen is turned. You made him feel really bad about himself. He starts pouting I'm a great and powerful wizard. I need to compose myself. And he has hovers away. And because he is turned and does that, Saros, you are in melee range, so may take an opportunity attack on Mordenkainen.
Punch! 17 to hit.
It's exactly his AC, so.
For 17 damage.
All right, he takes it. He is going to repeat the save, but I'll continue to get disadvantage because he's sad boy.
He's only taking 2 damage. I take 2 of that.
It wasn't 4 damage. It was.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the damage number. What was the damage number?
17.
All right, so it
was
he takes
17. 8. So, yeah, and then Love takes 8. He did roll only a 7 on the die, so he's still turned to keep going. At this point, as the battle is raging on, at the end of Love's turn before the top of initiative, Love, Riss, and Drupe, you all feel a divine call for yourself. You all may use your divine intervention feature as a free action with advantage because all the gods in Celestia are trying to help you save reality.
Oh my god.
Each of you roll 2d100. You are looking I don't know what the level for level 16 what your percentile is looking for. If you get it,
16 or under.
Yep. If any of you roll under 16, you can ask your god for one thing to help you in this fight.
Can Saros roll and ask Polly?
No, but you may. I'll actually let you roll and ask Polly's patron god, who is right here in Waterdeep, guy Fayeri. So I will also let you roll.
I rolled a 9.
9. Okay, so you can ask Bahamut for one thing. Saros may roll to ask Guy Fayeri one thing also.
79.
Sune is not here for you at the moment.
I actually looked it up, and I did have it on my sheet, and I just didn't look at the right tab. But Savras was my my god.
All right.
Asked for one thing.
It's one thing your god could conceivably do in this moment to help you. Reese, how did you do?
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
However, because I am multi-class, I would have had to roll under an 8.
I'm going to just do character level. It's fine. 14 is close enough. You may also ask your god for one thing.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Love at advantage/disadvantage rolled so high.
Oh, it was advantage?
And then how did Saros? Yes, you got 2 D100 and take the lower number.
Dumb as a. In that case, that's a 3.
All right, you all get some.
Oh,
How'd
nice.
Saros do?
Closest he got was 20.
Not close enough. Guy Fairy's busy helping Paul. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't take this call right now.
Sorry, it's just like, you know when your teacher would ask you to write an essay about anything?
I got you. Love, do you have any ideas while Drupe also thinks?
Yes, I would like the strength to continue fighting. I'm very bloodied right now. I have been brought back up and knocked back down, and I'm taking the brunt of the hits, and I would like to continue fighting to protect the city that I call home.
All right, so what Love gets with this, a portal about just the size, just big enough to let a solar come in, a deva actually, a deva. Your old friend Cupid pierces through this portal, and Cupid, as was only a celestial, was just like a summoned celestial when you met him before. He's been upgraded to a deva. He is here to help you, and he says, my mother also sent me this. And Cupid opens his arms and casts the spell Heal. You all gain, divide between you all, however you need, 600 HP, up to full. So I assume 600 HP covers all of you.
Yeah. I only need 41.
I need 98, so I think I'm good.
Yeah. I can't do math right now. Okay, so...
Should I mention I only needed 4?
If I...
That's where the 4 came from, okay.
Oh, man, we're plumb out at this point.
Yeah, so everyone's up at full, and you have a deva at your command now.
If I had been thinking before, I would have prepared this spell, because it's a casting time of 1 minute. Magic Circle. Choose one or more of the following types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. The circle affects the creature in the chosen type of one of the following ways. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. And I think having it around the warding post thing would be great to keep out the zombies.
Yes. So you ask Savros to protect the monolith.
Yes.
All right, and so Savros does cast the spell Magic Circle, and I'll even give you an extra because Magic Circle by itself is great, but you also just used your you also just used your divine intervention for that.
That's true. Yeah. Think it's small.
Yeah. So Magic Circle it lasts for 1 hour and it has a range of 10. So basically, it's just the size of this thing. I'm also going to give you the spell Hallow. Savros is also going to touch this point, and everyone within 60 feet of this monolith is now under the effect of Hallow. Celestials, elementals, faes, fiends, and undead cannot enter the area or charm, frighten, or possess creatures within it. So no more zombies are going to come in. Only Mordenkainen and the Death Tyrant, because they're already in the circle.
Okay.
But Mordenkainen and the Death Tyrant also cannot just walk up to the monolith.
Cool.
Riss, what do you got?
As a follower of, God of Death, the whole me being undead has been kind of an issue. We're trying to fix it, because this was not a choice I made. However, we are currently fighting 2 major undead. Would I know if beholders are naturally and originally from our realm? Like from the material plane?
It's complicated, so as a species, I'm not personally sure. The way they reproduce is like they asexually reproduce by just basically dreaming another version of themselves into existence.
Yeah.
Xanathar was naturally born in the Forgotten Realms. I'm pretty sure that opening the Wikipedia article.
Dang.
Okay. The amount of drugs that Gary Gygax took.
Right?
It's a fun fact for your listeners if you don't know. Mordenkainen was Gary Gygax's personal character.
Yeah.
And I have literally murdered this man and turned him into a monster.
What's the opposite of a Mary Sue?
Gygax would approve.
A Sue Mary?
There is an actual name for it, and I just forgot. Yeah. But it's like every male character written by a male author for the past 40 years.
That's just a Gary Stew. That's not an opposite. It's just
Gary Stew. There we go.
Gary Stew is just the equivalent of a Mary Sue. The opposite, it will be a different thing. But you're looking for just the gender equivalent. Yes, Gary Stew.
Gary Stew.
All right. So what are you looking for, Reese?
I would like to get rid of one of these undead abominations, affronts to my death god.
Which death god is your goddess? Just checking.
Like, canonically,
Yeah,
Azrael.
Azrael. Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking, because there's a lot of them.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think a portal opens up underneath the Death Tyrant and just swallows them whole. And you don't know where they're going because the Hells and the Abyss are gone? But problem for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you just delete one unit off the board by praying really hard.
Yeah.
And Mordenkainen in his turn, so...
Death Daddy.
Remember how it's like, maybe we shouldn't, like, stay too long because, like, we haven't touched either of these, and we've just, like, eliminated one from the board and the other is, like, bloodied and fleeing?
Yes, the one is bloodied and sad, but he also can't leave the magic circle willingly. So he's just kind of wandering around like, what do I do? I'm gonna have him roll again to see if he's unturned
He's just, like,
yet.
in timeout, face against the wall of the circle.
Yes, now that he is, like, friendless, he's going to roll, because it's just the blobs now, who aren't that big of a deal for you guys. So, at his advantage, he is... Actually, I think he actually is past now, because it was, like, 13 on the die, plus his modifier. Yeah, no, 15, still turned. Mordenkainen is defenseless.
Yeah, so it's, like... the win condition is, like, beating him?
Yeah, you guys beat him and you can flee.
Cool. Then if everyone else is cool, I mean, I guess since the tides have turned so much this turn.
I wasn't expecting everybody to have. I was expecting one of the three of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is now Reese's turn. Officially.
Mordenkainen.
Cool.
I will say if Cupid is necessary, Cupid will act on Love's turn if it goes that far. You cannot taunt Mordenkainen further.
That's fine.
Wizard's got a big butt.
Cool. He is undead. I'm pretty sure it needs to be a weapon attack. I can't use sneak attack on a spell attack.
You cannot. Unless that spell is doing a weapon attack like Booming Blade. Booming Blade is an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
So is Green Flame Blade.
I don't have access to those. He is an undead being.
He is.
And as an undead being, I know a few things about these things. So I am going to cast Guiding Bolt and use my last level 4 spell to do it.
Okay, so the magic blobs are still fucking everywhere, so go ahead and roll a DC 18 wisdom save.
Plus 11, that's exactly 18.
Alright, the spell fires off. Roll your attack roll.
Cool. Hang on, I have to take a picture of this to post it in the Discord. It's a nat 20.
Alright, well...
Nice.
I believe you on this, so go ahead and take your picture, but also roll your dice as you crit and your D100s.
Forgive me, it's on my mini die. It's glow in the dark. Okay.
Cute.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so it would usually be 4d6, which would then be doubled to 8d6, but it's also an additional d6 for each level, so that's an additional 3, but it's doubled to an additional 6. Yeah. So 8 plus 6.
14.
Right, so 14.
Okay. Oh my, do I have that many d6s? Okay, wait. So that's 8, 10, 12, 14.
There really is no greater feeling than just like grabbing a giant handful of dice and just chucking it across them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're...
Yeah, when you think about that, it's really a really failed PR action on the game Yahtzee that they didn't sell it that way.
Right? There we go. Okay, let's start counting. Get the ones grouped together and the 2s grouped together. So only 1 3, no 4s. Those are 5s, and that's 6s. Okay, so the 5s and the 6s make 12 and 15, so that's 27. Plus the 1 3 makes 30. And then the 3 2s makes
36.
36. Oh, there's an extra 5 here. Hang on. So that's 20, 22, 25, 31, plus 4. 35 radiant damage to Mordenkainen.
Alright, Mordenkainen takes 35 damage. He is past the bloody threshold now. The next attack on him will have advantage.
Oh yeah, Guiding Bolt does that too! Does the radiant damage hurt him extra?
He does not have a vulnerability to it. 5e mostly codified that by having things that do radiant damage have extra effects against undead. But roll your 2d100 and we'll see what cleric stuff you have, because that felt very cleric-y, so we're just going to go with the cleric table.
Oh gosh, that's right, it was a 20. Okay. Okay. Is that a 9 or a... No, because that's the 10, so that's 92.
Alright, 92, and roll your second one in case this one's not the one you want.
Okay. 50 on the dot.
Alright, 92 is random. Let's look for 50. You gain an additional use of your channel divinity that does not return upon rest. So you can just channel divinity again when you feel like it. That's cool.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be
right.
that. Mm-hmm.
Layer action for the Lich. Love is now free. Let's see if there's a layer action that can keep Mordenkainen alive. The Lich is going to call forth spirits of creatures that died in its lair. So he's going to materialize a bunch of zombies outside of the circle. And well, shit.
What's the matter, Mordenkainen?
He's going to spend a legendary resistance on his re-roll from that damage to just pass the fucking turn effect now. And now it is actually his turn, and he's like, what can I, the great and powerful wizard Mordenkainen, do? It's like, power word, nope, they got healed. No, that's not going to work. Their second considered power word kill. Globe of Invulnerability. He's now immune to any spells that are below 6th level. I sure hope I survive this. But that is all he got because he needs to focus on living more than he needs to focus on killing you. And so it goes to Drupe.
Drupe. Okay. First attack. 27.
Hits. You have advantage really quick, don't forget.
6.
Double check for that crit.
Oh, yeah.
Crit fishing.
No crit.
Dang.
So my damage was 6 plus my divine smite 1. So 7.
Does your divine smite do extra to undead in this version of D&D?
No, it just says radiant damage.
Okay.
And then my next one, 26, and I'll try for the advantage. Also a 26. 12 plus 8, so 20.
Okay. He's looking real shabby. Saros.
Saros is gonna wave at him with his magic hands.
No, you should not hit me. I am a great and powerful wizard. I can reward you with your wildest dreams.
You don't want to go there.
All I hear is blah, blah, blah. I'm an undead asshole, blah, blah.
See, I told you he was the worst.
Do I get bonuses on attack rolls? No, like the paladin stuff.
No, that's just on saving throws.
Oh, no.
No, that's saving rolls.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The way you were the question,
know.
I feel like there's something I'm not understanding about this question. Okay.
So I don't think a oh wait, no, that's 21. That's another hit.
Yep. Just roll all your attacks. Mordenkainen has a substantially low number of HP. Just see how much you can overkill him, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill him.
I got 3 hits and a crit.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your 2d100
Nice.
first and see if wild magic can just solve the wound really quick.
80 and 50. No, 80 and 5, sorry.
Alright, 80. Alright, 80's the one that would make all the ladders shitty. And 5. Creatures within 30 feet of you are immune to restrained, paralyzed, and petrified conditions for the next minute. That is also Mordenkainen, but that's not relevant. Just don't stunning strike him, it's fine.
Wasn't gonna.
Yeah, so roll your damage, all of that monumental damage. I'm pretty sure, unless you roll all ones, he did.
He did. Double dead.
He is re-dead.
Back to punching blobs.
Now, at this point, the number of blobs that have permeated this area that are no longer focusing on you because they assume Mordenkainen had it, that monolith is no longer long for this world. In terms of the blobs, Mordenkainen will just finish it off faster than the blobs. That's why you had to get rid of him. Also, he is basically a minion of the Horseman now. You don't want him fighting against everybody else that's in home base.
Alright.
That's kind of why Sune's like, no, deal with it.
That is 59 damage.
What is the phrase? How do you want to do this? That's the word. Describe to me, paint me a word picture of how you punch Mordenkainen to death.
Please turn him into paste. Please
I think
turn
Saros
him
is
into paste.
gonna do the Three Stooges eye poke and then just slap him back and forth.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Do you then, like, as he's reeling, just reach behind him and pull his shirt over his head so that he's covering his face?
No, he wants to see when he dies.
Okay, cool. Yes, you poke him in the eyes, you slap him, and I think it's one of the last slaps is so hard it just spins his head at a bad angle, and he dead. He died to slapstick comedy, as is his way as the avatar of Gary Gygax.
And thus the greatest wizard ever known to Waterdeep City dies like a fucking asshole.
And so, at this point, the Hallow spell is keeping all the other undead from getting in here. You're fine there. It's just the blobs. Their numbers are too great, and even though you guys can handle them pretty okay, you were told, no, just deal with the two scary assholes and get the fuck out of here. You've done your job. Because the blobs, at the rate they're coming, will overwhelm you at this point. You hear the signal from the thing. It is actually time to retreat.
All right, fall back to the Bard Rock.
All the undead things that Mordenkainen had summoned, are they still around?
They're outside of the Hallow effect. They cannot get closer. If you have effect that would give you control of undead, yes, you can use it, but you're also not participating in any more combat after this.
That's fine. I'm going to just get close enough so that they're within 30 feet of me and going to use that channel divinity that I got to either turn or destroy them.
Yeah, you wipe out even more zombies. They're all weak. I'm not even going to make you roll for that at this point. There are just thousands of them. The ones that would pass, whatever. Yeah, so you do that. You guys retreat. There is a clear path. People have outside of this area that you've been defending have been keeping the paths clear for you. You retreat to the Bard Rock Cafe. You get to this, what appears to be a two-story tavern, a modest two-story tavern, and you're ushered inside. Inside, you see a monumental 5-star resort with thousands of rooms, a courtyard, a 5-star... this thing is very much a bigger on the inside effect thing going on. Love, your brother spent some serious money to do this.
How good was his insurance policy?
You remember that time he drew from the deck of many things and got 50,000 gold. So he just paid a very powerful wizard to give him the enchantment that makes his place really nice on the inside.
Does it have a library?
And you all can you all can rest and take safe shelter here inside the Bard Rock Cafe, while the heroes of the Bard Rock Cafe in the main show fight off the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And so, the adventures of these 4 specific heroes end, for now, as Bard Rock Cafe...
Until Drupe dies from not converting anyone in 24 hours.
All right, Drupe, really quick. So they've been taking every non-combatant in Waterdeep and shoving them in here into all the various rooms. There's thousands of people. Just roll a persuasion check at advantage to convert one person to Saros.
You can do it. I believe in you.
First one's an 18. You said with advantage? Oh, that was... yeah, and then... Just to see if I got the... Okay, yeah, so...
Yeah, with an 18, you, absolutely find, you find a child that's and their parent, and the parent is look, it's one of the heroes that protected the docks ward. And it's oh, you're so great. Tell me all about you. And because of their thing, the parent and the child, the parent is now going to indoctrinate their child into that specific church's loyalty.
Yay!
Feels weird, but I'm going to go read some books now. Learn all this 100 year in the future knowledge.
By the way, reality is being destroyed. You don't have a way to get back to the past. You are now a resident of present-day Forgotten Realms.
Well, that's a lot of shit to catch up on.
Yeah, you all have safe passage from the apocalypse inside this tavern, which theoretically is going to be the last thing standing as reality crumbles. So hopefully someone figures it out.
You mean my little brother has to figure out how to save the entire universe?
Nadir, I took your advice and ordered tabletop gaming supplies from our sponsor, Dragon Master Games. I got a new book, some dice, and other accessories.
That's wonderful. And you remembered to tell them in the comments that Bard Rock Cafe sent you?
Yeah, of course. But now I have another problem. Brock gave me the money for the supplies and said it's coming out of the budget. What does that mean?
Oh, well, our show and the other shows on the network are partially funded by our viewers on Patreon and Ko-fi. In addition to covering costs like editing and web hosting, we use some of those funds to purchase the actual games we play on air. Because, as creators, we want to support the developers as much as we can.
Okay, so our viewers can go to the Patreon and Ko-fi linked in the show notes to support us and the rest of the network? I didn't know that.
Yes, correct. Anyway, why don't you tell me more about this game you're planning?